All right, it's 6:45 now. So, Mike, how long do we have to wait to see those improvements you're talking about?
We've got 2 or 3 hours.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No, it's something to look forward to for this afternoon. I think that a lot of people, of course, getting ready to celebrate New Year's Eve. Things tomorrow looking all right, but this morning we are dealing with some slick spots outside. Before we get into that, I want to talk a bit about the coldest temps so far this winter. 7 degrees in Portland, 2 degrees in Bangor. Both of those happened December 20th. Portland might be safe for now, but Bangor's coldest temp is certainly in jeopardy as we get into the start of the new year, because behind this storm system, we introduced some of the coldest air that we have seen so far this season. Current temperatures across southwestern Maine getting closer to 32 degrees. Some spots already above freezing. Portsmouth, Kittery at 34, and some spots along the coastline similar, 34 in Rockland. Inland, though, where temperatures are still in the 20s, and showers are passing through. That's where we're dealing with slick spots this morning. Across parts of Virginia, West Virginia, the Carolinas, there is a lot of warm air, and we actually tap into that over the next couple of days. And I don't think we're going to see temperatures in the 50s and 60s, but mid-40s certainly possible, which is about 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. So that's something you have to look forward to if you don't really like the cold. And if you do like the cold, we've got plenty of that in the forecast too. This morning, visibility is also reduced where snow showers and rain showers are passing, down to 1 3/4 mile visibility in Augusta, 1 mile visibility Portsmouth, Kittery. We're at 3 miles in Lewiston and Freiburg, and that's all thanks to these snow showers passing through. Over the last half hour or so, they've actually expanded slightly, but again, these are fairly localized. I think it's tough to really talk about this in broad strokes. So if you're down east, if you're in Bangor, if you're in northern Maine, things are dry for you. You don't have to worry too much. If you're in northwestern Maine, if you're near Rangeley, north of Route 2, not a huge issue, but otherwise, that's where we've got these showers passing right now. Right along the coastline, just plain rain. But from Portland through Bath to Wiscasset is where I've had some reports of side roads being a bit frozen, and then it looks like we've actually got some more impressive snow starting to mix in on the other side of Lewiston, and this is all heading toward Hollowell and Gardner, and will eventually pass through Augusta too, where temperatures are still 27 degrees, so this is going to stick immediately. But by 9 or 10 o'clock this morning, just a handful of stray showers out there. Many of us will be back into the mid to upper 30s, so slick conditions not really a concern at this point in time. A few breaks of sun possible later this afternoon, but by 7 o'clock we start to see the clouds thicken back up, and that allows for another round of showers to pass through tonight, which means tomorrow morning we could be talking about some briefly slick conditions too. Those are short-lived yet again, and then tomorrow afternoon we dry right back out. This model is showing a little bit of moisture trying to sneak in across York and Cumberland counties late tomorrow. Is it possible? Sure. Is it likely? I'm not all that sure that we will see that. The big focus for tomorrow really is actually not going to be what's going on here, but this area of low pressure and this area of low pressure. These will combine, and we've got a storm track straight across the central United States. The storms stay to our north and west. Rain expected for almost all of Maine. A bit of mountain mix possible at the onset on Saturday. Maybe some snow to finish this off on Sunday, but it's tough to tell you that for sure right now, because when cold air chases moisture like that, it's tough to actually get the snow to fall, but we'll see how things work out. Seas about 1 foot today, south 5 to 10 knots, shifting to be out of the west later on. Partly cloudy on Friday, rainy with a mountain mix on Saturday, rain to some snow inland on Sunday, maybe some mixing at the coastline, but it's behind this where we really get cold and windy for Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures back down into the low to mid 20s, and I think that the mornings especially are going to be fairly cold. Good news here, Sharon, is that even though we've got a lot of rain this weekend, we're not expecting flooding or anything like that. Downside is if you like snow recreation, not great for the snowpack.
Yeah, not good at all. But, you know, with the colder temperatures, they can make some in the mountains at least.
Yeah, ski resorts should recover nicely next week.
Good. All right. Thank you, Mike.